Hiya guys, it's Will here, back at long last, filming a review on an action figure. Basically a lot of people have asked me to do this, and I've told them I don't have the best camera in the world, and they don't seem to care. They just want to see me do some reviews, so at some point I may come back and reshoot this if I'm not happy with it and do a redo, but for now I will do a review for you, since you've asked so nicely. So we're just going to look at everything else that comes with the figure before we get into the figure itself. And just quickly, there's my review station I bumped into. Yeah, I just want to quickly talk about the instructions that you get. I'm not going to go over this completely, but obviously 8+, picture, name, Autobot symbol, generations, transformers, then the Siege for Cybertron, and then product number. I don't know what this means, but then if you open it to the first page, it basically tells you how the weapons work. There's these things called Battle Masters that come with blast effects, and you can just attach them and stuff. Here are the instructions, and I've just got to say, by the way, it's not so much the case with this Sideswipe figure, but with some of the other Transformers figures in this wave, they really haven't done a good job of printing this, okay? So I think it's like with the Optimus, this is grey, and this is dark grey, and then it's like a dark blood red, like you're trying to follow the instructions on, and that's no good for anyone, Hasbro. You need to come up with a better way of visualising these so people can actually understand how to transform them, because that's the main problem with the line. And not the line, but it's the way you put these instructions out. They can be quite difficult for people. There's the Battle Masters stuff I was telling you about just there. That's over with that. Next we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So it makes me so happy that they have the Takahara Tomy up here, and then Generations under it. It says Transformers down the side there. Hasbro, the 8+ again. The title for the line, or the subline, which is Siege War for Cybertron. I love these figures, by the way. I think these are the best Transformers Hasbro have given us. An awesome picture there of Sideswipe. This really nice detail in the box. And then you have this overview image, which is just amazing as well. I spent a good 20 minutes just taking everything in from the box. There's the Battle Masters stuff again, obligatory shots and stuff, and then your legalities just all over the rest of the box. And here we have Sideswipe. So, first of all, I just want to say how happy I am with the line in respect that obviously they capture this G1 aesthetic, but just amp it up and give it a bit more metal. You'll see, like, it's very heavy metal, this line. Not so much for Sideswipe, but let's get into this figure, right? So it's based, I think, after a Ferrari, I would hazard a guess to say it's like a Ferrari, and it's a very, very nice vehicle mode. This vehicle is very appealing. Obviously, you have the weapons the weapons in robot mode, but I guess the car weapons as well. We'll just take them off. And these clip together, and then those Battle Masters I was telling you about, they come with blast effects and things. So you can plug these into the weapons and stuff. So there you go. I'll just show you quickly. That is like a blaster for Sideswipe if you want to have it like that. I personally don't have it like that. I like to detach it and then have it as two different things, but we'll get to that in his robot mode soon. Yep, there we go. So super happy. Just want to quickly say that the robot is mostly hidden underneath here. You're never going to look at the bottom, so that's not a problem. But yeah, love this car view. We have some really nice detail throughout. The paintwork's lovely. You can't really tell, but the silver's just done so nicely. And then we'll get to the rest of the paintwork soon. Really nice engraved Autobot symbol there. Very vibrant and shiny. So I'm in love with this line, guys. I don't know what to tell you, but there you go. So it's looking pretty amazing. Okay, let's get into transforming Sideswipe. Now, I'm going to do my best to do all of this on camera, and I'm sorry if I mess up somewhere along the way, and you don't see something. But we're going to start by just doing these side tabs at the side, so kind of like a DeLorean or something. Imagine the doors come up instead of coming out, there you go. So you bring them out, and then the next thing you want to do, okay, is bring the arms out like that, and then just put them up here out the way. Or you don't have to do that, it's just the way I like to do it. You can leave the arms in for now. I'll show you that way, because that's the way most people are doing it. But yeah, so you want to come up here, do that, and then you see these bottom bits here. So, and let's look at that dry brush quickly, we'll have a better look soon. But you want to come up here, and then where's it? It's very stiff, but they're tabbed in here, and you just open them out on both sides. Very hard to do, as you can see. It's quite stiff. No rude jokes. My nephews watch this. So yeah, and then that one's not fully transformed. So then next thing you want to do is push these out. Okay, I'm not doing it on camera, so pull the legs apart, and then you see these bits here, you want to push them down, and basically back here that will push the feet down and out. Okay, and then it is literally just a case of tabbing them back in once you've done that, and then you turn it round, and you have this weird thing. It's like half car, half robot. This is where you should be right now. Go home, Sideswipe, you're drunk. But yeah, so as you can see now, we've done them bits. He's sort of now looking like a robot. And then you do the arms, okay, like I said before. Bring these hands out. And then, so this comes up. Oh, I didn't show you. This tab here comes up. Transformers reviews are hard, man. Oh yeah, and at this point you want to bring the hands out, and then you see these caps that we had before. Fold them in like that. Bring this down like that. That'll all fasten into place, and then you have Sideswipe looking awesome. I want to say it straight out. I am amazed by the posability on these guys. They're so dynamic. It's like, my gosh, like it's not just a transforming toy with a gimmick. Once you get these in their robot modes, they become an action figure entirely. They're super posable. I mean, just look at that. Oh, you're having problems to stand now. I've said all that, but that doesn't normally happen. But yeah, you just can get these guys in some amazing poses. So quickly, let's go over articulation. Now there is something quickly I want to talk about now. I know a lot of people are going to say it. They think this thing is covering his face, Sideswipe's face, and that's a problem. If that's happening to you, you've got him posed all wrong. Okay, that's just a case of you having him leaning back too far. Stand up straight, you can see that it doesn't get in the way at all. Yeah, quickly, articulation. So you can see I put one bit of the weapon there, one bit there. You can connect them two together and just have them as one weapon, or put them in both hands, but there's these little tabs up here as well, okay? You can only just make them out, and you can stick the weapons in there, but articulation. So you have a single elbow, and this will move up and down, and it won't do anything else except for move out. Even though they do move in transforming mode, sometimes you get added articulation there. Not so much with this guy, but yeah. So you get both your shoulders moving out, and your arms have all that good stuff I just showed you. The head does move around, and you get pivot there. it looks up that much, which isn't a lot, and down a little bit. I'm not really fussed when it comes to Transformers. That you do get an awesome waist swivel, which really helps with the poses. Yeah, Transformer can kick out pretty far. Your Sideswipe, I mean, look at that kick. And that's on both. Then you get a single jointed knee. You don't need any more than that, personally, I think. And then, so the cream of the crop of this line is you have these amazing feet so that it lets you pivot the ankles, which is something I've wanted for a long time. And this is the widest stance, okay, Sideswipe can reach. I would hazard a guess to say you could probably even go flatter. I mean, that just looks odd, but at least you can do it. It's there, it's a thing. But it all helps with the posability, as you could probably imagine. I'm super happy with this thing, to be fair. And it's not just this one. I will review Optimus for you guys as well. Quickly, let's just have a look at that detail again. So, we'll come up here. I'm really sorry, guys, that my camera's a bit, you know. Try and focus. That's the best we're going to get, I think. Yeah. So, his eyes are painted really nice, as you can see. He's got some of that silver on there as well, so that's done nicely. And then the gimmick with this line is they all look a bit worn down. So, I mean, I don't know how good you can see that, but there's some real nice dry brushing in there on that silver. And then just down on his shins and his feet there. Looks really nice. And on the Voyager figures, it's more prominent. And it still looks really, really nice. But there you go, guys. I mean, this is my review. This is my review on Sideswipe. I fully recommend it to anyone. If you've never had a Transformer before, in fact, if you're watching this video and you don't collect Transformers, I hope I've inspired you to want to get some. Especially because this line is amazing, okay? It's standing on one leg right now. They've never had that with a Transformer before, but there you go, guys. That'll do it for today. That's my review of Sideswipe. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. I've just knocked me set over, and I will review Optimus for you if you want. Goodbye.